It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. There are two primary causes for the market's decline today. Of course, we will go over everything there is to know about Ripple and XRP, but I would also like to tell you about some fresh developments that have come up in the last hour or two. The upcoming actions of the central banks, the Federal Reserve's rate cuts this week, and similar subjects require our attention. If you found this video regarding Ripple and XRP interesting, all we ask is that you give it a like and share it with others. Disseminate the truth about the digital revolution so that everyone knows it. I want you all to know how much your support and viewership means to me. Both subscribers and support have been skyrocketing as of late. To all of you, I am eternally grateful. We can start now. I thought we worked well together, and Senator Elizabeth Warren is one of our friends. Forgive the pun, but this week the Federal Reserve will be under pressure to cut interest rates by 75 basis points. I agree with Kyle Chase that many people are genuinely skeptical about these interest rate cuts. Anything can happen in the near future, and I'll admit that. Because it is so heavily impacted, anything can happen in the market, which is currently being manipulated for two primary reasons. It seems like the market is attempting to kick you out for these two reasons and maybe more. The most recent development is that President Trump was the target of a second assassination attempt yesterday. Is the question, how will that influence the cryptocurrency market? On your mind, the truth that Donald Trump is crypto-friendly is actually something we're going to discuss with you soon. Everyone in the market is understandably anxious about anything that might put him in harm's way. In addition, because, to tell the truth, nobody knows what the market has in store for it, so there is a healthy dose of healthy skepticism, anxiety, and uncertainty floating around. Allow me to clarify, Kyle Chase released the bullish 25 basis points that they have been wanting throughout. He thinks a rate of 50 basis points would be great, and it's starting to look that way. There is a 75-to-1 probability. Slice off the bottom. He asserts that a significant reduction in interest rates will lead to an exponential increase. There will soon be a cryptocurrency exchange run by Donald Trump. Joy. On September 16th at 8 p.m. I will be live on Twitter to celebrate the launch of World Liberty Financial, a cryptocurrency-based alternative to the slow and outdated big banks. First, we'll go over what the Federal Reserve and other central banks across the world have planned for next week. The Federal Reserve will start a two-day meeting tomorrow to prepare for a rate cut, which seems quite probable. It is just breathtaking. This improves liquidity and makes it more enjoyable. You will have a good time at the market. The end effect will probably be a 25 basis point drop. Ever since Brazil started looking, the chances of a bigger cut have been rising. That sounds fantastic. On the other hand, the Brazilian central bank has meetings planned for Tuesday and Wednesday. A cut of 25 basis points is being considered. During their meeting on Thursday, South Africa is expected to lower its rates for the first time since the epidemic, while Norway is projected to maintain its rates at 4.5%. It is widely believed that the Bank of UK will keep interest rates unchanged at 5%. I think that's a very hopeful outlook. In addition, interest rates will likely remain unchanged when the Bank of Japan meets on Friday. Nevertheless, a number of experts are projecting a rise in the coming year. The market is showing signs of extreme anxiety and doubt right now. We will clear up a lot of stuff this week. That is why, among other things, this market is at a crossroads. What happens this week, particularly with RAG Crypto, will dictate what happens in the fourth quarter. There was a time when I featured him on the channel. In this role, he evaluates technical issues. Sometimes he's right and sometimes he's wrong. Since he is requesting 100 worth of XRP, let me explain myself. I am a fundamental analyst before we get into this. The first thing I do is look at the technicals. That's where I usually look for good entry and exit points, right? You need to identify where the resistance is coming from. Everything you need to know should be revealed by the data in the chart, in order for you to determine the optimal entrance point in terms of maximizing profits. But you can't build something substantial without first mastering the fundamentals, right? Without active promotion of the XRPL technology, the long-term viability of the XRP token is at risk, according to Ripple. Assume I'm right. In my opinion, the groundwork must be established first. I indicated a few weeks ago that demand for the particular coin token is crucial, and you need exposure before one matters. He goes on to say that the XRP Super Guppy update will be in high demand after its announcement. One reason for this is the solid relationships that Ripple has established with central banks all across the globe. To get a realistic picture of Super Guppy analysis, look at the post from 2022. This is something he has been working on for a while. Nonetheless, he takes the opportunity to ask about the news. Would this be similar to the 2017 pump, which featured a long red duration, a short red duration, and a monstrous pump? Will the rhymes be in chronological order? Will we soon have a massive pump and multiple X's? My answer is an emphatic yes. Strong signals emanating from Guppy. You can't go wrong with mega pumping XRP. He is making a prediction of 100 for XRP based on these technical indicators. Feel free to provide me with your thoughts and feedback. The emergence of a huge pump is something I have foreseen for some time, and I will mention it. This is the current subject, and I think we don't yet know when it will happen exactly. By powering on and powering off, we mean looking at there will be more than 1,700 non-disclosure agreements (NDAs) signed by all of the banks involved in this financial revolution. Everyone is aware of the problem. All the big banks, like JP Morgan, are up to date on the situation and know who's leading the pack. It is up to them to decide when they are ready, not us. Despite the fact that retail experts like us might not have much sway on this sector, we can certainly carry out our research. Looking at the fundamentals and the specifics when they matter will help us understand what's coming up next. We are quite grateful for the viewers' presence here. It means a lot to me that you've subscribed and watched my channel. Until then, take care.